Hey guys, Chad here with CFA. On my way up to Grandpa's Creek this morning. We're gonna do a little exploration. I didn't bring the metal detector today. I did bring the gold pans. May take a couple samples, but my main objective today is just to cut some trail, maybe make my way up that canyon. I mean, for all I know, it goes for miles. I've only, like I've said before, I've only been up about 100 yards or so. So, yeah, I got the machete sharpened and ready to rock, and we're gonna cut through that jungle mess and see what kind of ground we got up in there. So, anyway, we're almost there, and we're gonna get to it. All right, so there's the trail I just came up that I've cut before. Creek's pretty low on water. We've had a fairly dry, warm winter. But it sounds like a woodpecker up there. I don't know if you could hear that, but anyway, here's the the canyon that I plan on going up. Goes a long ways up there, but I got a lot of work ahead of me to get up in there, so here we go. Okay, so I made it about another 100 yards or so. You can see up here it actually opened up some for me. There's actually some grass. There's a lot of little twists and turns in the stream here too. Piles of rock on the bends. Probably some great spots to try some samples. A lot of deer trails in here. Still got a long ways to go up this canyon, but it's kind of cool that it opened up right here. Might be a good spot to bring the metal detector. You know, once upon a time, this might have been a great spot to have a campsite. So that's definitely a plan for the future. We're gonna continue on. Okay, so I'm just up from that little flat spot. Lots of grass still. A lot of twists and turns in the stream. And right here I've got a real good couple of bends here. And then there's a big boulder here with some good looking dark gravel here and some bigger heavy rock. So I'm gonna try a sample pan right here and see what I come up with. We'll show you here in just a second. All right, we got color right there. Not a bad test pan. That's one pretty good piece. And there's another one up above it. It's harder to see. I'm having trouble getting this thing to focus. But there's actually 3 or 4 pieces of real fine flour gold, and then that one decent piece right there. So pretty good sample spot. That's one of the better chunks I found in this creek. So we're going to continue moving on. That's where it was, right in that spot behind that boulder. But we're going to move farther up the creek, and we'll hope that these pieces of gold get bigger as we move. That's the objective, right? All right. I found here what looks like a pretty good choke point. It was buried in brush. It took a lot of hacking to get in here. But I'm going to do a sample pan. Hopefully it'll work out. We'll see. You can see it just turns a real sharp corner here against this cliff. It's cut its way through. It's mud and clay there, but at the bottom there it's gravel and rock. So we're going to give it a shot here. Well, there you go. This pan was even better. You got 1, 2, 3 right there, and that larger one down to the left there. That's the biggest one I found yet. Bigger than the last one. So I'm another 100 yards up the creek, and I found yet a bigger chunk. So I guess logic would say we keep going. Problem is, it is tough to cut my way up through here. I mean, look at that mess. I've already been at it several hours now. Well, 2.5 hours. And like I said, I've only made it, I'm maybe 300 yards up. So, yeah. We'll see how much farther we can hit today, and, you know, we'll be out here again for sure. But if I can get another 100 yards, get one more sample pan, I'll be happy. Be quite the day's work, so here we go. All right, so I didn't quite make it 100 yards, maybe another 25, but a really cool spot here. I think I could actually probably get enough water pressure if I built the rocks up right here enough to run a sluice. But there's a big bend here. And it's kind of neat. There's this big flat rock. It swoops around a bend right down underneath this log. With this big flat rock horizontal to the stream. And on the downstream side, there's all this dark sand. So I think I'm going to try to scoop off some of that top layer and see if I can get a good sample from underneath of it. And pan it out here and see what I come up with. Probably be my last sample pan for the day. So let's see what happens here. That top layer off and we'll get this heavy stuff. Hopefully it's real heavy stuff. Oh yeah. There we go. Big heavy rocks. Got some pretty cool looking rocks, pretty colors, but no gold nuggets. Always got to check. This last one here had about 10 pieces of flower gold in it. You could probably just barely see them there. They're pretty small. Lots of little tiny pieces though. There's like 5 or 6 there, and then there's some more down here. Trouble focusing in on it. Right there. They're that small, and I get the glare off the sun on the pan. The camera doesn't want to really focus all that good, but you can see that color there. So yeah, this that was right behind that. You can see where I dug right behind that flat rock I showed you. I got probably 4 inches deep. And yeah, pan full of flower gold. So every spot up and down this creek, every single sample pan has had at least some flower gold in it. Some pieces bigger than others. It seemed to have bigger chunks as I moved up the creek. Until this one. This had the most pieces, but the last 2 actually had a couple pieces bigger. But that's about it for me today, though, because yeah, I've hacked a lot of trail, and I can already tell you my back's going to be sore tomorrow. Here we go, making our way out of here. Oh, yeah, that is some rough going. This is your typical Pacific Northwest jungle. You can see I plowed my way through. On the way up in. Try to make a good enough trail I can get up in and out of here easier next time. Bring my kids up here too. My wife and my dad. It's like that woodpecker that I heard this morning finally got full. I haven't heard him in a while. Oh, wait a second. I take it back. I can see him. I don't know if I can get him on camera, but he's... Oh, there's 2. They're up. Oh, there he went. Hear him? I don't know if you could see him, but there's 2 in that dead tree up there. That's as close as I can get to him. Woody woodpecker. A lot of wildlife out here. A lot of... There he goes. Hear him? That's cool. There's a lot of deer sign in here too. Great spot for the big bucks to hide. Not too many people are crazy enough to come in here after them. little tough carrying that camera and talking at the same time, but no, it was hard work today, but a lot of fun. We found gold, we found some pretty cool rocks, and some wildlife, and cut some trail up here, make it easier for the fam to get up here, and myself. And yeah, I think there's a lot to be found in this area still. So anyway, yeah, that's it for today. I'm gonna put this thing away so I can walk a little easier and get my way out of here and go get some food. Getting hungry. So yeah, hey, thanks for watching.